What's up, people? Jason Hyland here, the No Matter What podcast. It is Monday. My favorite day of the week. Yes, real talk, true story. My favorite day of the week is Monday. And when a lot of people are waking up with the case of the Mondays and half-assing the day, not getting really much of anything accomplished and just complaining, waking up with that negative attitude and negative outlook for the day, well, you're not going to get shit done when you wake up like that. That's just, plain and simple. If we're going into a day excited and knowing that each day is full of opportunity, no matter what, Mondays, I feel, are full of the most opportunity. And I say that because a lot of people have the standard Monday through Friday 9-to-5 type job, and with that, on Mondays you can set up your week for success. You can set up right from the get-go an amazing week full of productivity, of just getting things done. And in doing so, you can then go after more and more and more. You can attack that to-do list that you've been holding back for days, weeks. I'm guilty as charged. This morning when I was doing some homework, I am finishing up my CPS, Certified Peer Specialist training, which I'm going to talk to you about in a second. But as I was finishing up the homework, I started looking at my to-do list. And my to-do list, I write every day that I'm in a setting of meetings, so that, not gonna lie, I just get things done that way. I'm still paying attention. I can multitask with the best of them. But what I write on this is what I want to get done today, but then also what I want to get done for the week. And right here, my No Matter What handy dandy notebook is where I do so. And to give you an example, last Friday, here's my list. I always write this quote on top: do more than dream. And what that's saying is, don't just have dreams, go after them. Do more than them, achieve them, and make bigger dreams and bigger dreams. Just a little, quote and phrase that I just made up one day thinking about where I was going and the dreams that I have, and realizing that things are starting to come true. They're coming to fruition because of the hard work I put. And that hard work starts on Monday, continues through Sunday. Sunday night is a great night to obviously get your to-do list ready for the week. And then Monday, wake up, let's go, let's get it, attack the day, and you're gonna get things accomplished. You're gonna wake up with a positive attitude, which is already gonna tell your mind, okay, happiness, good things are gonna happen. Versus waking up saying, oh, I feel like shit, I slept horrible, tossed and turned, I didn't get any sleep, now it's Monday, blah, 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 excuse after excuse after excuse. Well, when you do that, you're training your brain that it's already going to be a negative outcome for the day. It's already in that mode. So let's cut that shit right there. And so Mondays, as I explained, are my favorite day because I can start attacking the week. And even though I don't work a Monday through Friday job, it goes the same for anyone. You have a day to get shit done. As I mentioned, every day is a day full of opportunity. I just feel Mondays are more so because it typically sets up the work week. That's just what it is. And we can get so much more accomplished by having a very productive Monday, going at Monday like it's our job, so to speak. And that way, you get all the work you need done. And then when you come home, you then can get, more done, going after that side hustle, that business that you're trying to start up. Because if you really want great things in life and great successes and to live the life that you want to live, that you deserve to live, you gotta put in the work, and it's not a 9-to-5 type work. I don't care how much you make on a 9-to-5. The more you make, the more hours you're putting in. That's just common sense. And if you want to, like myself, start something up that is really your passion, your dream, and for me, my purpose, and that's helping others by spreading hope and inspiration from coast to coast, whether they're in recovery or battling substance abuse or mental health challenges or not. It's anyone. Motivational recovery is for everyone. And motivational recovery is a Monday through Sunday thing. Yes, I have my regular job as a recovery coach, but as a recovery coach, I'm working motivational recovery at the same time because I'm learning things that are gonna better me for when I have that stranger from Kansas reach out to me, asking for help, asking for some insight into their child's mindset because they just now are starting their journey in recovery, or they're still battling, going detox to detox, getting a little clean time and then not. And those parents or those individuals are the ones that I am, I want to say completely devoted to. And I mean that because, again, my recovery coach job and peer specialist job also works for motivational recovery. Everything I do is revolved around making people feel better, live better, and achieve more. That's just plain and simple. That's what I love to do. That's what my passion is, and that's what I absolutely, without a doubt, know my purpose is. So on this particular Monday, as you see, obviously I'm driving now, and I'm driving out to Lowell, which is about an hour drive from my house, to my last day of the CPS training. It's been a 2-week grueling process, but it's been an amazing learning experience. I have learned so much in this certified peer specialist training that I can bring into my workspace, whether it be for myself, my side hustle, which is actually my passion, my business, my journey, and to my job with Bay Cove Human Services, which again, I'm working with all the same type of people. What I've learned in this certified peer specialist training is it's like really mind-blowing things that you'd think would be common sense, but that no one, and I mean no one, really works at. And some of the things that I've learned, or a lot of them, are also things that I can take into my personal life. Ways to better handle relationships, whether with my beautiful girlfriend, with my mother, or with a friend, or with a coworker. Being able to be a better man for those people, be a better boyfriend, son, father to my dogs, Beanie and Shaq, to the beautiful kids, Mariam or Mamoon, to the grandson, the friend, and the coworker. I want to be the best I possibly can be, so I can help those around me, because they deserve the best of me. Otherwise, I'm cheating them, but most importantly, I'm cheating myself. And in the peer specialist movement per se, which is really now taking off in Massachusetts, as the Department of Mental Health, as of 2018, is mandating the move from clinical support to peer support, because as a patient, which is no longer the word, the patient, no, it's person served, individual, resident, whatever the case may be, it's not patient, because we need to have an equal peer-to-peer, eye-to-eye type of relationship in order to best give the person we are serving, the person we are working with, the person we're building that connection with, to give them the best opportunity so they can go out there and start to find themselves, find that confidence that lies within every single one of us, and start feeling that change for the better in a positive direction. And just one little instance of achievement or of a sliver of hope can change a person's life. You need evidence? You're looking at it right here, 100%. I am the evidence that anything is possible, that there is hope no matter what the situation may be, no matter how far down you may feel, no matter where you are in life, no matter if you're living in a group home, if you're still looking for living, and which may mean you're sleeping on a park bench or in hallways. Everything is still available to you in regards to living your best life. The 30 or so people that are in this class that's training with me, they've been in those situations I've explained. I've been in situations just as dire. We all have been in places and persevered. And what that does personally is it gives me hope and inspiration for those that are still sick and suffering. And I'm just very, very blessed and grateful that today being the last day, although bittersweet, because again, it's been an amazing experience and learning so much about just the mental side of life and how I can be a better person overall, not just in work, but as just a better human being, which is, excuse me, what I strive to do on a daily basis. I want to be better than I was yesterday. Every single morning I have the same goal, be a little bit better than yesterday, be much better. Whatever it may be, I'm progressing in the right direction. And it's bittersweet because it's sweet that I don't have to make this drive anymore, that I'm not just stuck in a conference room for 8 hours. I can now utilize what I've learned in those 8 hours every single day to the best of my ability to help others. And again, my passion, my purpose, what I do for a living, but what I do in life. At the end of today's training, we'll have a graduation, and I'll be able to say that, receiving that certification of becoming a certified peer specialist, adding it to my certified recovery coach, it's amazing. It's just so amazing because I know where I was a little over 18 months ago. On Thursday last week, the 24th, I celebrated 18 months of sobriety. If we just go back 18 months in 1 week, I was begging the man upstairs every single day, crying and crying and crying, sobbing every night to please end the nightmare, please end the nightmare, please end the nightmare. And the insanity of what is addiction. Immediately when I woke up, I would have to find my fix. And that repeated every single day, the Groundhog Day effect. And now here we are, a little over 18 months, and now not only am I clean and sober, most importantly, number one, absolutely in my life, but because of my recovery, I'm now able to achieve such massive successes in my eyes. As becoming, a recovery coach to help people where I was. As becoming a certified peer specialist to help everyone possible in any situation or regards. Learning so much about myself, my journey, why I got to the point of where I did. Things and experiences from childhood and adolescence. Learning why people might be in the situation they're in. Learning why there's a person begging for change. Because do you really think that person wants to be there? Do you think he or she chose to be standing in the middle of the street and it's 15 degrees in Boston, just dirty, raggy clothes and, going car to car, or just standing there hoping for change? Do you think that's what they chose? No. Do you think, when you see people sleeping in hallways and parks, anywhere outside, do you think they chose that? No. The question we need to start asking, the most important question is, why? Why is that person begging for change? We could say because they're homeless. Why are they homeless? Because they lost their job. Why they lost their job? Because they were battling alcoholism. Why were they battling alcoholism? because they had a traumatic event as a child that is still rearing its ugly face, or they're battling because they're going through a bitter divorce. Whatever it may be, you got to get to the root of it. That person did not choose to make drinking a daily habit so that it would end up taking he or she out into the streets with a Dunks cup begging for change. They did not choose to become addicted to whatever substance they may be, so in order that they could sleep in a park when it's snowy and wind chill in the negative. They did not choose that. And when we change our mindset and think about, wow, like, it's sad and unfortunate. It's not like, oh, that person's homeless, it's their own fault, they need to get a job. It does not work like that. That is called being naive, and that is how I was for a great deal of my lifetime. You know, because I thought, just get a job and just get on with it. But no, there's so much more to it. There's obviously reason why they're not motivated to get help, or they're not ready to stop abusing substances. There's reasons behind everything, and 100% it was not a choice that they made for themselves. We need to, again, erase that mindset. Always ask why. Why is someone where they are? And we can flip it around. Why, for instance, I'll use myself as an example. Why am I where I am today? And where I am today, again, is living my best life. There's no doubt about it. I am living an amazing, blessed life that I am so grateful for. And how did I get here? Why am I here? Well, I decided that I knew change was needed. I had no choice on how to do it because I was completely controlled by my addictions. Call it divine intervention, whatever you may, a miracle happened. And then the choice was on for me. Once I walked through that detox, it was my choice on getting better. It was my choice to use the resources to the best of my ability so that I never go back to that nightmare life that I was living prior. So that I never had to beg God, please end the nightmare. Now, when I pray for the ability to be able to help those sick and suffering. And I have a completely changed mindset because I want to live today. I don't want it to end ever. I am like cautious when I drive. Disregard the seatbelt right now, please. You know, progress, not perfection. I am certainly far from perfect. But I love my life so much today that I do a lot of things so differently and cautious at what I'm doing because I don't want it to end ever. I want it just to continue on. I wake up every day excited for the opportunities that lie ahead. I do my absolute best to change every single situation that may be negative into a positive. I've worked and worked and worked at it. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, about to graduate from a very challenging 2-week course that you had to apply for. You had to go through an interview process, and you had to do homework every night, something I haven't done in 15 plus years. And it's been so amazing because I see the work that I've put in really, you know, paying dividends on my life. So why am I here? Because I worked my ass off every single day. What else did I do? I ignored the noise, all the haters, all the naysayers saying, you can't, you can't, you can't. You're so delusional, you can't write a book, you're 3 months sober, who are you? That's what I had to deal with, and that's what I had to overcome. I could either choose to listen to them and let others control my life, just like I let alcohol and opiates control my life, or I could say that this is my life, I control my destiny, I am the one who decides where I'm going. And I know where I'm going. I'm going absolutely to the top. I'm just going to be progressing every single day for the rest of my life, learning as much as possible every single day for the rest of my life, helping as many people as possible every day for the rest of my life. That is why I'm here. because I choose to do that. I did not choose to become an alcoholic or addicted to opiates. I did not choose that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so today now, I am where I am because I made the decision that I wanted to live a better life. I knew there was so much more potential lying within. And in 18 months, I have proved that and then some to myself and to others. And still have people saying, who do you think you are? Slow down. You can't. I let something control my life for over a decade. I was no longer going to let anything else control my life anymore. That was just it. And if people try to hold me back or, just preach negativity, I remove them from my life. I don't care if it's great friends or family. I don't need any toxicity in my life today because I choose to be positive. I choose to wake up with the goal of getting better every day, and that includes Mondays. Did you wake up this morning with a case of the Mondays? Or did you wake up ready to attack the week, ready to do whatever you need to do to get further into your journey, higher up into wherever your job may be, or simple projects that you need to get done around the house, or things you want to do with family or loved ones? If you woke up with that positive attitude today and you crush your Monday, it gets the ball rolling. Full steam ahead, just dominating day after day. And when adversity arises, because it will, no doubt about it, you have momentum and you have an understanding and you have experiences to help you overcome those adversities. So what are you waiting for? Join the movement. Join me. Or not. Wake up miserable every day, wondering why you are where you are, stuck in mediocrity. Nothing changes if nothing changes, friends. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You're capable of anything. There's a big thing about limitless potential going around, and it's true. We have so much potential within us that we never knew existed because we're too scared to go after it. I'm telling you, there's nothing to fear. There isn't. Just go after it. And if it doesn't go your way, it's part of the process. Learn from it. Thank you for joining me on this Monday. I truly look forward to hearing the great stories that come from this podcast because I know it's possible and I know you're going to take advantage of that now moving forward. So please leave a note in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you woke up today. Let me know what opportunities are ahead for you. Let me know how you're going to go after it. Let me know how I can help. With that being said, it's time to go crush this last day of the CPS training, get my certificate, and be very proud of where I've come. Love you all. I thank you for listening. Remember, no matter what, you can and you will. This is Jason Hyland on the No Matter What podcast. Have a wonderful Monday. Motivational Recovery is out.